What's up, you guys? It's been a minute. I've said that a couple times now. I realize that. I want to apologize to those of you that watch our content and have supported us for this long. Going through some personal stuff right now. Doing all right, but would appreciate some prayers and everything from my family. But overall, good to be back. I feel like these are the times where you can kind of get away from stuff, right? Like football is supposed to be that. A place where you can get away from stuff, talk some ish. Also, hope your team can win the Super Bowl someday, right? Being a Vikings and a Raiders fan. But as I go through life and as I go through the rest of this, it gives me a good opportunity to really look back and look at how the channel's grown and look at life in general. And like I said, I really thank all of you that have supported us this long and just listen to my gibberish and my ranting and my anger over these last 4, 5, 6 years, however long it's been. And it's made me realize that there's good times and there's bad times. And the good times, you need to rejoice in them. Where is this going? Darien Porter Jr. is being part of the good time. He's in part of the good times right now for the Las Vegas Raiders. He's been an absolute steal in my mind. We called it. We were talking about him. There was a lot of people that have talked about him. It wasn't just us because it's easy to see. The guy's, a little on the taller side. He's a ball hawk. He can run with anyone. And I feel like he was supposed to be what DeCameron Richardson was last year, coming up out of Mississippi State, I believe. Go Bulldogs. But Darien Porter Jr. is going to be a player that I not only think that you build a secondary around, but I think you could potentially help continue to build this defense around. So, yes, you've got Max Crosby, you got all these other guys out there, but Darien Porter Jr. is balling out right now. He had an interception, was it the other day? And I think that, it's easy to look at the secondary and not be all that impressed, especially from years past. When you look at the other secondary members that we had, Trayvon Morig is a name that comes to the top of the mind. Also, I was actually a really big fan of, Marcus Epps and all those guys. I did not mind them at all. I would also venture to say that some of you, now with guys like Jeremy Chinno in the roster, as well as Isaiah Palamau, there's some guys that have, come and gone. It is what it is, but I'm in a spot where we need to enjoy the now, and Darien Porter Jr. is playing like now is his time to shine. And I think that, when we go through the rest of these preseason games, it's against the Seahawks, and before we get into week 1, I think that a guy like Darien Porter Jr. is going to come out, and come out and dominate. I think that his size, his speed will translate well to the NFL, and I would argue he's going to have a better NFL career than he did college career just because of his sheer athletic traits. Now, again, I think it's going to take some time with, learning the nuances of the game and everything, but I'm so excited. It is about time that we had someone that we could trust at the cornerback position to be able to come in and just lay the wood, make some plays, and just run with anyone, right? And I think that, Darien Porter is going to be that shutdown guy. Now, it might not be right away, but I do think that, given time, he's going to be an absolute stud. And like we said, he's been making plays in camp. He's going to be a guy that we watch throughout the preseason and everything. And this defense that's already looking good, oh boy, it's going to be so fun. And so, but overall, let us know what you guys think. Right now, we're looking at guys like Darien Porter Jr. Or Darien Porter, who are other players that you guys are watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.